All right. We got some question marks, Tank, and you know we're going quarterback here.
Ooh,
There's plenty
topic.
of question marks. You know it. And the list here is QBs to build your team around. And we're going to get the guys that are pretty much on the suspect list of we're not sure to build on them or make them a backup.
I like
All right,
it.
here's my list. Number 3 is Jared Goff. I'm giving him just a slight edge over Jameis Winston. All right, because I mean, Jameis Winston can do unbelievable things. I don't think Jared Goff can do unbelievable things, but I trust him a little bit more not to do stupid things. Listen, he's got a good way about him. I don't think he exudes leadership and all that. I don't think he exudes high-end talent, but he is smart. He's pretty athletic. He's a pretty good thrower of the football. There are some things to build around there, all right? My number 2. I'm going with Ryan Tannehill.
Pause.
All right? I am. Ryan Tannehill's got plenty to build around. I mean, of the guys we're talking about on this list, I'm putting Ryan Tannehill in front of Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is a young Ryan Tannehill.
No, he's not. He is not as talented as Ryan Tannehill. See, this is where it gets mixed up. Hey, Ryan Tannehill, you put him on the Rams, he wouldn't have thrown some of those interceptions we saw in the Super Bowl. I bet you they'd have been a little different last year. He's got a good arm. You're seeing that the last few weeks, and he's still in the prime of his career. You can build around that. And then my number 1, this is obvious. I mean, come on, it's Dak Prescott.
Right.
Out of the guys we're going to put on this list right now, come on, Dak has got it all. Size, strength, leadership, toughness, mental toughness. It's all there. He has a chance to be elite. That's my list, and let me hear it out. Let me hear what you got
just
for
to
me.
kind of confirm the Dak one is that if you throw out all those names, like Dak is going to be the guy that you want to build your team with, like no question. Number 2, I'm going with Jameis Winston, dog. Jameis Winston. Jameis leads the league in pass yards. He's second in touchdowns. Now, I know what you're going to say. He's first in interceptions.
Yeah,
Who's another
exactly.
guy that led the league in interceptions, yet he won a Super Bowl? Brett Favre. That's
Sure.
what Jameis Winston is, Brett Favre. Now, I would rather have a quarterback who has no issues getting the ball into the end zone, but has a little trouble with the turnovers versus somebody who struggles to get the ball in the end zone, and that's what Tannehill does at times. That's what Goff does at times. But Jameis Winston is a guy that has a lot of arm talent. We know
Yes,
he has
he does.
confidence because he is not scared to sling that thing any down, any given Sunday. He's going to throw it. And what we've seen the past couple of weeks, the kind of stats that he's put up, throwing for over 400 yards, multiple touchdowns, like, I can get that. I can get that on my team. And I'm sure Bruce Arians or another coach can clean up the turnovers, but he has one of those things that you can't coach, and that's just confidence, and that's arm talent, and he got a little swag too, and it's starting to come out more and more as the season progresses.
I got to see a little less bonehead mistakes. That's my only issue. The great is really great.
Yeah.
Like, it's as good as anybody in football. It's superstar great. It's just the problem is the bad sometimes is like, wait, what? You threw that ball where? To who? And that's the only problem, and that's why I made him like my 3A or 3B.
Right.
I just need to see he's not in the trust tree with me all the way yet. Not there
He's
yet.
not in the circle of trust.
No.
Now,
No.
see, my thing with Jared Goff is this: like Jameis Winston, he could put a team on his back. He doesn't have a run game.
Yes.
He'll put a
Yes.
team on his back and he'll sling it to win a game. Jared Goff can't do that. If Ty Gurley's not going, the Rams are sunk. And for that reason alone, I feel like Jared Goff can't be number 2 over Jameis Winston. And if you look at it from this
agree.
perspective,
Okay.
I know what you
Okay.
said about Ryan Tannehill. Now imagine this: if Sean McVay had Jameis Winston last year, do you think they win a Super Bowl?
Well, I think they're more dangerous. I don't
Right.
know, because I'm afraid that Jameis might have thrown 4 interceptions in the NFC Championship game and they didn't get to the Super Bowl. That's my issue right there. Now, if he's like good Jameis, I would go, yeah, they beat the Patriots by 10. They
Right.
win. But I don't know. I just don't know. And that's why, as far as building your team around it right now, I just think there's a few questions there. But all your points about him are very valid because the strengths, I'm with you, man. I'm a fan of his play, especially his good play.